And now to the latest on efforts to revise the country's constitution. The presidential office of Cheong says President Moon Jae-in plans to submit its own bill for the amendment to National Assembly by early next week. And for 3 days starting today, the top office will unveil different elements of the planned amendments to the public. Our Hwang Hojun reports.
Less than a week after President Moon was briefed on the outline of the government's own bill on constitutional revision, the Blue House delivered its ultimatum to the parliament Monday morning.
The president has instructed the Blue House to prepare the government bill for submission on March 26th.
According to a Blue House official, the 26th is the absolute latest that a bill for the constitutional amendment can be proposed. Whether made by the Blue House or the National Assembly, the bill must go through parliamentary voting within 60 days from the day the motion was made. Also, people must be notified of a referendum at least 18 days prior to the actual voting day. President Moon has been adamant that a proposal for a constitutional change must be made, either by the government or the parliament, by the end of March, so that a referendum on the amendment can be held at the same time as the local elections in June. Otherwise, it could result in more than $110 million in extra costs. The Blue House confirmed the move is intended to comply with the procedures and terms set by the Constitution and the Korean law, while giving the National Assembly a last chance to agree on a constitutional amendment and come up with its own proposal.
President Moon again said he will respect the agreement made at the National Assembly and asked Parliament to quickly discuss and reach an agreement on its own bill.
And to help people's understanding of the bill proposed by the government, President Moon ordered his aides to disclose the contents of the revision proposal over 3 days, the preamble to the Constitution and matters related to basic rights on Tuesday, decentralization and popular sovereignty on Wednesday, and rights and privileges of constitutional institutions, including the form of government, on Thursday. The deadline of March 26 means the government's proposal will be made while President Moon is visiting Vietnam and the United Arab Emirates, where he'll be from the 22nd to the 28th of this month. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.